What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Dillian Whyte breaks silence after the Fury KO of Deontay Wilder and criticizes Wilder's team for allowing him to take so much punishment. Dillian Whyte has criticized Deontay Wilder's team for letting him take too much punishment in his KO defeat to Tyson Fury, and this is what he had to say. He said he took a lot of punishment. He could have finished his career potentially. Last time, Mark Breland, I think, saved his career. This time, he took way too much punishment, and a lot of his corner were yes men, and they just allowed him to take too much punishment, which can be very detrimental to a fighter's confidence and his body. His ear was bleeding. He seemed pretty beat up. He was struggling from round 3 onwards badly. I know he says, I'm a king and I'll go out on my shield, but I think they allowed him to take too much punishment. It could affect him mentally. He could never want to fight again. It could end his career. We'll have to see. Those are the words of Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. Now, me counterpunching Dillian Whyte, did Wilder take a lot of punishment? Yes, he did. Did he take too much that you could justify him stopping it? Yes. I think they could have stopped the fight. But Wilder, I think the criticizing was that they stopped it too early. So what happens when you fire a trainer that you accused him of stopping it too early, on top of other things? The last thing the current trainer wants to do, which is Malik Scott, is to repeat that process, okay? Because what'll happen, I think Malik got caught up in the fact that, hey, he still has a punch. A puncher shouldn't be stopped early. But just because you're a puncher don't make you invincible, okay? So that's another thing that you need to think about. But Malik Scott didn't want it to be a situation where, hey, if I stop the fight, let's say the 9th or 10th round, then not only will he want to fire me, but it will make his decision for firing Mark Breland justified. And I think he didn't want to do that for that one of those reasons. You know, I don't think that was the only reason. I think Malik Scott believed in his fighter because they trained for many, many months for this particular fight, and they weren't ready. And of course, everyone knows why I feel he wasn't ready. I think he just put on too much weight. It was too much weight for Deontay Wilder to be carrying around round after round. Okay, he wasn't like that in the first fight. Do you know why? Because he was like a 218 pounds or 19 pounds. He could successfully go round after round after round and still carry power and not get tired. Okay, whereas this, I think, the reason why he took so much punishment, is because he didn't have the energy. You know? Now, you look at a guy like that, he should have been able to slip those shots. Like you've seen him, you see Malik Scott, working his head movement and things like that. And my problem was, I'm like, okay, I hardly ever seen him slip. I seen him punch, but then slip out. Well, I didn't see any of that in the fight. And I think he was too tired to even execute that. He only had enough energy to do what he normally did before. He took punishment, but you see someone doing something round after round after round, that's not a good thing. Okay, he wasn't bouncing back. He never got his second win or any of that. Now, did he take too much punishment? I'm not sure. I think Deontay Wilder, you can take too much punishment, but I think he's a tough guy. But I think sometimes that toughness and wearing your heart on your sleeve could get the best of you. Now, I don't really know if he took too much to end his career, because we have to see what happens in the next fight. And the only time we're going to know that is somebody catches Wilder clean. If he goes down, he might have took too much punishment. I keep telling people time and time again, when you got guys like Fernando Vargas, like Arturo Gatti. Arturo Gatti is a prime example. He was in wars with Mighty Ivy Robinson, the Mickey Ward saga. He was in there with Angel Manfredi, and countless others. Now, he took a lot of punishment. And when he went in there against Baldomir, he couldn't even take those punches no more. So the punches themselves had took a toll on his body. Fernando Vargas got took down by, I think it was Ramirez, and he wasn't even known to be a puncher. So if Wilder goes in, when he comes back in 6 months or so, or a little after, and he takes a punch and he's not able to take that punch, Dillian Whyte was right. He took too much punishment in one fight versus them stopping the fight and preserving his career. There is a such thing. See, we'll love blood and guts and excitement and stuff like that, but it comes at a cost. The cost means someone else's punishment and damage to their body. Now, the question is it Deontay Wilder? Did he take too much punishment? We'll see. We will definitely see. But, he did take those punches. It was a good fight, but, taking too much punishment, he took a lot. He did take a lot, but you have to think about this. Wilder took a lot of punches from a guy that he claimed that couldn't punch. Okay? So I think Wilder, he put that on himself. Like, I ate your punches. You punch like a bitch. You're not even known to be a knockout artist or a knockout puncher. Well, in actuality, he wasn't. But that doesn't mean a person can't punish you round after round. See, Wilder has, he has career saving power. Okay? He has the type of power, if he hits you with one punch, it could knock you out. And you don't get up on the 10 count, right? And those are the punches that actually save you, rather than take punches all the way through the 11th round like he took. That's a different story. Somebody just turned your lights out and put your lights out, right? Okay, well, that's better than taking punishment round after round after round and keep getting blows to your head. And even Deontay Wilder himself said, a human body it's not natural for a human body to get hit in the head. That's not even a natural thing. Okay, so that means it could be very damaging, But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's response to the fight. Did he take too much punishment, Deontay Wilder? In fact, I will make a poll so you guys can vote on it. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.